Hey guys, welcome to part two. Uh, so I explained what's been going on with my schooling issues and Robert's work issues slash hopeful new job. I don't know. So hopefully that'll all go well. Um, Let's see, what else is going on? I'm trying to get back into my job as a waitress, so I've been having to wait to get all my school stuff taken care of so I can give them my information as to like what my schedule will be and anything. So hopefully that will pan out. Um, Trying to think. um, I had so many things I wanted to talk about, and I haven't been able to. So, I am doing a new Bible study. I'm very excited. It is a Beth Moore study, and if you ask me what the name was, I totally have no idea at this point. What is it called? Breaking Free. Breaking Free. That's it. The new one. Yeah. It's pretty sad I'm doing it and I didn't even remember what it was. I'm sorry. So, anyways, I've been doing that and it's really good. So, if y'all are looking for a Bible study, especially with TTCing, you get so focused on baby and pregnancy and conceiving and CM and BBTs and OBKs and all this crazy stuff, you need a little something to focus on that's not all of that. um, which is one reason why this month I have had Robert pack up my books that are like that and put them away because I need to take a break from it. um, so right now that's what I'm doing, and I am reading it and I'm really enjoying it because it's about Isaiah. And so as of right now, I'm only in week 1, so I'm not very far into it. I start week 2 tomorrow. Excuse me. And so it's pretty good though, because it's talking about the kings during Isaiah's time and how they really fell to pride and how pride can really get the best of us. And just different things, and how pride is a lot of times when we don't surrender something to God completely. And I, you know, so she asked, think about things that kind of are in your life that you're not doing that. And what first came to mind was, TTC. Um, I have been saying God's in control. God's going to give it to me when He wants to. And in some ways, yes, I have surrendered it to Him. But, I'll be like, I'm here holding all of this burden. And I'm giving Him just a few bricks. And I'm holding the rest. And God's like, look, I'm stronger than you. Give it to me. Give all of it to me. And, that's when you give it all to me, that's when I'm going to bless you. And, it's one of those things that I'm having to go, look, I've messed up. I really have. There has been places in my life where I have not given you full control and trusted you fully and completely that you will take complete care of me. And I'm having to realize one thing I've started doing. My mom had said when I found out I was pregnant that I should start journaling. And she said that it would be really good because you get your ideas or your just what's going on in your head down on paper, and it helps you just kind of feel a little better. So she said, I was like, well, what do I write about? And she goes, write to your baby, write what you're feeling, write to your child. And so then before I could get started, I had my miscarriage. So I decided to write to my baby to be. And so I've kind of been doing that. And I started yesterday, and I just kind of explained, how hard his dad, or how hard his or her, I don't know. As of right now, I'll just say his because it's easy. His dad and I have tried so hard to conceive, and at the same time, how hard it's been because our baby's not here, and we want you to be here, and we pray for you and all of this, but having to realize, and it was something that just hit me, that the reason, one of the reasons, not a reason, one thing that I'm now realizing that's keeping me kind of going, and I thought I would share this with you guys, is perfection. And I mentioned it in my blog. I said, I feel like it's taking forever for you to come to us, but come when you're ready, because perfection cannot be rushed. And it was something that hit me. I was like, oh my gosh, that's exactly right. No, nobody's perfect. I realize that completely. So I'm not saying that I'm going to have the perfect child, but our child will be perfect for us. God is the ultimate creator, the ultimate giver of life, and he right now is working on our child, and he is putting the finishing touches and everything so that our child is exactly perfect for us and is exactly what we've been praying for and all of that, and so yes, perfection cannot be rushed. And although we're like, well, I wish perfection, kind of he'd been working on this for a while longer or something, like that. But I'm having to say, look, perfection cannot be rushed. Our child will come, and it'll be wonderful, because that child will be exactly what we've hoped and prayed for. And so I thought that was just something that was absolutely amazing to think of. And so going back to my Bible study, I was realizing, look, I am so guilty in so many ways. And I think sometimes when we focus on something more than God, it does become an idol, And these kings, they focused on, they said, yeah, God, we trust in you. But guess what? We're going to keep the idols and all of this. We're going to let that happen, That's totally fine with us. And I think in some ways that's what we do in our own life. We focus on one thing, and it's not just having a baby. We all do it. We're all guilty. School, a relationship, money, work, all kinds of stuff. We focus on it. And that ultimately becomes our God. It becomes something that consumes us. And in so many ways, that thing has been a baby for me. And I'm just having to realize, wow, I really have been wrong. I haven't been doing my Bible study. I haven't been doing a Bible study. Instead, I've been reading all of these other fertility books and everything, rather than saying, oh, I don't have time for a Bible study. I don't have time for this or have time for that. When yet I have time to read, all these other books? No, I don't think so. And so it's just something that I'm having to realize. And I recommend this for you guys if you really are interested in having something a little more, or if this at all spoke to you. Not at all am I trying to condemn anyone. Not at all am I pointing fingers. If anything, I'm pointing all my fingers at me, because I have been completely guilty of these things, and it's something I'm having to realize, and it's something I'm trying to change. And so I don't know. It's just kind of what I'm realizing. It's what I'm having to go through, and hopefully everything will, go just as planned. And I know God's got a plan, and He's going to follow it to a T, pretty much. And our plan should be God's plan. But sometimes we're like, I wish my plan, God works around my plan and when I want things and everything. But God's got a complete purpose for that. Now, with me saying that, I'm not saying that not being pregnant is easy at all for me. By no means. It really is hard to see friends and family become pregnant, especially when they're not even trying. And, you really are happy for them. You really are. But in so many ways, it's just one of those things where I'm trying to think. Um, you're happy for them, but at the same time, you're almost mourning the fact that you don't have that. And I think in so many ways that that are you serious? Are you serious? Toby, literally, he's been doing so well at potty training, and he's giving me the look like, oh, you better believe I did that. He just came under my legs and peed. Oh. Yeah, I have a very disobedient puppy. Anyways, so I am happy for them, but it's hard because you're wanting that so bad. And so I found some poems because poetry just speaks to me, and I wanted to share them from you. Let's see, hold on. Here we go. Shopping around and having fun, little shoes and hats for the sun, wrapped in pink or baby blue, but none for me, all for you. Tiny shoes shall be in style. When I see them, I give you a smile. But it tears my heart in two. Still none for me, all for you. I rub your bellies when you come around, pretending all day that I'm not feeling down. I'll never let you see the truth. It hurts to know it's all for you. I pray every day up to Him. Please know I'm happy for them, but there's no other lesson to learn. When, dear God, when will it be my turn? So that's one, and that just spoke to me. And here's another. I pray every day up to Him. Please, or wait, hold on. Our infertility cannot be seen, but we feel it every day. The hurt, the anguish, and despair doesn't go away. We are grieving all the time for something we never had. I never thought that was possible, to lose something that was never there, to feel so sad. We hate to feel this way. We hate to cry these tears. We hate to wonder how long this will take. Will it be months or years? It kills us to listen to parents saying a crying baby is in the pits. We should be so lucky to have a crying baby. We wouldn't mind it a bit. We would sit and admire our baby, this amazing thing we created. We would embrace this baby with so much love and talk about how long for this we had waited. We wouldn't mind the dirty nappies or the many sleepless nights. We would just be grateful to have our bundle that we could hold so tight. We wouldn't complain about feeding or having our lives turned upside down. Nothing could get rid of our smiles from having our baby around. We hope the wait is over soon and that our baby will be here. Then the day will come that we can finally shed happy tears. And then the last one is, from the moment we met, we knew we were meant for each other. We knew that someday He would want to be a father, and I'd want to be a mother. We spent our first couple months loving, talking, and sharing. No matter what we went through, we nurtured each other, caring. We had happy times, bad times, sad times, great times, a life together. No matter how big the storm, with each other we could weather. We were so close we could face anything with each other, so in love, so strong, compassionate, sensitive, together we could rise above. We decided the time had come to turn the two of us into three. We were so excited and happy to extend our family tree. We would buy things for baby, little clothes and little toys. We even picked out mutual colors to suit little girls or little boys. We were disappointed the first month. We thought it would happen right away, but we were sure after a little more trying we'd get a positive any day. So we kept trying and waiting. The months kept going by, feeling devastated after every failed month, and together we wondered why. We tried charts, tests, kits, all the natural things, but it didn't make a difference. The disappointment again would ring. We wondered why it took so long when we were doing everything right. We would lie awake with these thoughts deep into the night. Family and friends fell pregnant as we continued to try. Oh, how we tried to be happy for them, but instead we would sit and cry. We would cry for what we didn't have and what may never come. And every time we saw pregnant women or babies, we would suddenly feel very numb. We endured tests and questions. We were